Hello and welcome to XCOM 2 Even Longer War. This is going to be a non-combat episode, so if you want to just watch people fighting, you can skip ahead to the next video. To wrap up the battle, it was clean, it was tidy, but then you get presented with all these options, like what research do you want, what are you going to build.
Dr. Shin's constant vigil over my activities is starting to wear thin. I consider myself a
I'm going to
patient
have to turn
man,
her voice
but
down.
eventually, she's going to have to trust me if we're going to achieve our goals.
Okay, so the only thing you can build, the only item you can build is a shape charge, which is, for blowing holes in walls, which I guess could be useful, but I don't see why I'd use a slot up for it. Maybe I'll regret not having them later on. What I can build is facilities, and there's a few. Only one slot there, and I need engineers to clear these because you click on them, it says excavate, and then it complains there's no engineers. Anyway, when you click on the slot, there's 5 options. A laboratory, which speed up your research, but I don't have any scientists, so a workshop. I don't have any engineers. A power relay. If I was short of power, I don't even know what my I'm using 6 up here. I'm using 6 of my 12 power, so I don't need a power relay yet. Now these two are interesting. They're both quite expensive, costing most of my remaining supplies. But the Advanced War Center, it from this, I train bonus offensive, defensive, and sidearm abilities outside the crash tree. And scientists can be staffed there to decrease times people injured. So it's that's great. That sounds like a useful thing. Guerrilla Tactics School offers a training path as well as new skill benefits for soldiers. So I think the Guerrilla Training School is like the command school from XCOM 1. It has officer skills and other benefits. So it's probably things like your recruits will always be at a certain level, or soldiers that aren't being used will slowly get promoted up to a certain level, things like that. Advanced Warfare Center, you can train them. So it's more like the psionics lab in XCOM 1 where they go out of action. I could leap in with either of these, to be honest, because every skill is going to be useful, but I'm going to come back to this. One of these two is probably going to be my first choice. The research was a lot easier.
I should see if any of the troops have been keeping count on alien kills. Might be a useful recruiting tool.
So, there was a couple of options. Resistance communications, biotech, basic research. Basic research is a weird one. It makes all ongoing research faster. So it's kind of like something to do when you've got nothing to do. And it's like an accelerator for later on. Engineering research. Test manufacturing of energy, reducing time finish. Should be able to do more with less. So it's kind of like an efficiency thing again. Hybrid materials is for getting new armor, I guess. Biotech probably going to get us some more devices. Resistance communications probably, since we're working with the on the strat map, which I'll have a quick look at it now, but I know a little bit from XCOM 1 of the strategic map, and I have done that research in XCOM 2. That was like one of the only things I researched. However, modular weapons down here is what I am researching. It takes 4 days, and it'll actually let me use those mods I scavenge off the bodies. Let's actually go in the armory now. Just a few soldiers, and I've creating sort of. You can upgrade weapons, but need modular weapons research. So basically, that's a clear bet. So there's nothing to research is done. There's nothing to build. Now something that was quite hidden away, and I found it quite by accident when I was trying to look at all these things. Excuse me. Was the living quarters over here and the commander's quarters. Click on the commander's quarters, and there's these tabs here, and there's little objectives. Resistance management, your objectives like liberate the region. So there's one region that's your kind of short-term job. And you get vendor reports. So this is like the whole ship of all the status of everything that's going on. XCOM Archives, I've not read most of this. There's a lot of it. There's a hell of a lot of it. But resistance management jumped out at me. Got one area, New India. Click on it. Now I've put someone as a Haven advisor because from the pop-up, the tooltip that popped up, it'll make that area work more effectively. I've swapped people over to recruit. I'm between recruit and supply, but actually I'm going to go with supplies. You can make them hide. Interestingly, probably if this area gets a lot of heat, maybe that's the best thing to do. But I don't even know how you know it's getting heat. Maybe because of the advent strength in the area. Like you might only have 1 or 2 guys doing things. Anyway, I'm going to go 3 supply, 2 recruit, 1 intel. Intel's not really that valuable. I'm going to try and stick in this one area, get my power up, and then start stretching my legs. The person I sent, the Kerry Marshall, she's my heavy gunner. What I'm thinking is she's going to be able to work well with drones. If what I'm thinking is right, and these guys are going to be fighting, they're going to need fire support, and that's what she is. So she's also dressed in white. I've cleared this up. Everyone in white is got a med kit. No one else has any colours unless they were a pre-built character that was trying to maintain a theme with. But I mean, she's not available for combat. Now, I don't know what the mission's going to be, but on the world map, I've only been given black market, and quite frankly, I don't want to go that far to see I can't afford something. So, but if I start, once you start clock, it's going, and so I can click on, I don't know what that one and that one, I don't know if there's a difference, but basically you can start, and like goes up there, you can start scanning for new objectives, for new jobs to do. So I may as well build one of these two. Is it the Advanced Warfare Center, or is it the Guerrilla Tactics? I don't think I'm ready for officer training, and so I'm going to go with AWC. You get bonus skills, which could maybe make people get a bit interesting. And when I've got a scientist, I can make it basically a medic ward. So I'll build the AWC.
On the new facility right away, Commander.
That's 14 days, but early on,
running.
14 days might go quite quickly. As in, it might be a lot of waiting around. Just a quick top up on the troops themselves. So the Haven Advisor is that's where it's indicated. Everyone else, I've had a little bit of a fiddle around. I don't even know if this is what I'm going to do ultimately when the battle happens, but I've created a 4-man squad with my specialist and my shinobi, which are they're the guys that can make themselves invisible. They'll remain invisible even when everyone else gets detected, and specialist is the person that can hack at range. I was thinking these 4, depending on how visible they are.
I warned the crew to stay away from the Advent meat rations. We still don't know what they're putting in that stuff.
Okay. From what I know of Long War, is that one of the things I've heard is that you send less troops, and you sometimes have a better chance of getting in and out without causing too much fuss and getting German's attention. I've then got a squad that's a bit more of a hammer. Still put a rookie with a medkit, but again, I'll look at how long the mission takes because there's timers, and I'm not really sure what's going on with that. So, Warfare Center, modular weapons, supply drop in 21 days. So I'm guessing that's a money batch. So I'm clicking on that. Oh, that's just to look at the area. I see. Okay, so click on this, and the clock starts spinning. Modular weapons, assign new research. Okay, no, this is unlocked. Proving ground project, laser sights, stocks, high capacity, hair triggers, autoloaders. So that means I can build. Let's get through all that stuff. It allows you to build basically all the stuff that you could. Oh wait, assign research now. Right. These 2 are basically junk for now. This one's 6 days, and this one's 6 days. That one costs intel. And I don't really need it right now, so I'm just going to do the biotech.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander.
Now, I should be able to
I'll
build...
contact you when I have a full
I
report available.
I can't build things. Huh, if I research... Right, okay. I think I need to have found foundry, I think they called it in XCOM. Build facilities. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to need an engineer, aren't I? Okay. So, 6 days for biotech research, and I can keep scanning.
Although we have allies scattered in cities throughout the globe who are willing to share their knowledge of Advent's operations, the aliens are actively pursuing them. It will be up to you to ensure the safety
Guerrilla
of
operations
our
against Advent,
operatives,
so review
Commander.
target.
Good luck.
Operation Hidden Widow. Rescue resistance contacts, free captured rebels. Resistance extremely light. That's my kind of resistance. And I get a resistance personnel. I don't know what that means, but I don't know what a resistance personnel is. Okay, so I guess confirm. Okay, so this is I knew stuff about timers. So let's have a look. The total infiltration is going to take. The mission expires in 5 days, 5 hours. This squad is going to get in 4 days, 17 hours. Because the squad's small, it takes 1 day, 5 hours. Now, I'm trying to rescue someone. So I don't think the hacker team. Right. I'm just gonna. I actually do want the hacker in there. So I'm just gonna remove. I'm not gonna take the Shinobi. Frabo. He's an exceptional individual. He's got good hacking skills from the off, goodwill, good accuracy, and great hit points. And Michelle Obama was my kind of premier rookies with excellent accuracy and decent enough willpower. But I mean, not a patch on Fabo, which I'm probably gonna have to get a new name for. Now, if I actually just select, so just go back now. If I select the squad, oh, there we go. Drop down, pick victory. Right. These guys, it takes them 7 days, 6 hours. So there's too many men. I cannot complete the infiltration time. So I need to cut someone. No, Putin can shoot twice. Teague can shoot. Okay, Teague can shoot twice. Putin can run and gun, which is probably less influential. So I'm going to remove him. And quite how light 'em up works. Take it with your first action, no one get injured turn. So that doesn't play well with Overwatch. So have to keep an eye on that. I could shoot once and then use the shotgun. Oh, weapon upgrades, of course. Now, I got 2 pieces of equipment for that first battle. I got an expanded magazine and a scope. Increase aim by 5 on non-reaction shots, and increase clip size by 2. So that's a significant upgrade. T can shoot twice in 1 turn. Now, the default assault rifle has 3 shots in a clip. Getting out to 5 means you fire for 2 turns uninterrupted. I kind of feel like I should save it for the heavy. The heavy gunner who isn't here. It makes the most sense. I mean, if you actually look at the sniper, Guy Adams, he's alright. He's an alright shot. He's not exceptional. So an extra 5 would definitely go a long way. Now, I'm still at 6 days, 4 hours. It's still not going to be ready in time. And if you're not ready in time, basically they'll be doing more forces. That's how I'm understanding it. Now, he is powerful for an early fight. He's got a rocket launcher. He's got a flamethrower. But it's kind of who is the liability in the squad? Got grenade launcher guy, great, but it's going to mess up the bodies. So is he a candidate for removal? Rocket launcher guy, kind of wreck the bodies. So I'll remove Eastwood. Now, okay, now I can get it done in time. 4 days, 24 hours. That means I'll have extra time. I kind of really desperately want to keep the medic in there. One medic and 4 guys. Now, if I bring in one of the Shinobi's actually a stealth person, is he not going to show up because he's in the other squad? I need to figure this out. Remove. Then if I go into victory, is he just available? Oh god, they've all just jumped back in. Right, okay. I'll have to learn that one. Okay, so if I select soldier, and if I right, I see. Okay, you need to customize the squad, so you need to go back into this is something you can still do. You can still go back without while a mission's
Having never stepped foot in one of the city centers, I've never actually had one of these Advent burgers I keep hearing rumors about. No one really seems to be asking the hard questions either. Like, when was the last time you even saw a cow?
Okay, squad management. So I'm just gonna have to put them in. Right, okay. So I've emptied Ghoster now. Keep doing that. Go to the world map. Mission. Right, I'm going to definitely get these squads set up. The thing is, I don't know if I want to have set squads yet, because I don't it would have to be... Okay, the Shinobi's available because he's not in the squad. Right. I was wondering, because he was a sneaky guy, does he add less to the infiltration? So 1 day, 5 hours. Add the Shinobi... No, it doesn't seem to make a difference. Now, he can stay concealed. Concealment's gone. But that's not really going to be useful if I'm rescuing someone, which means I'll probably have to really kick the door down and get out. So, 4 people. Sniper rifle, guy with an SMG and a grenade launcher. I'm going to probably change the loadout. Give him a flash. Actually, do you know what? Just in case it all goes to hell, I guess that makes more sense. So, okay, simple one. I am gonna put a scope on the sniper rifle. It's just practical. Actually, name the gun. You know what? Because it's got a mod, I'm just gonna give it a colour. Yellow or magenta. Go with yellow. I guess since he can shoot twice and just stop him having to reload quite so often, I'm gonna save the expended magazine for the heavy. If that, I'll probably just well, no. I can probably just strip the resistance person. Can I manage them from? I wonder if I can manage them even though they're still a resistance person. I go view soldiers, and then I go cannot modify currently on a mission. Right, so I could have to go over here. Kick her out. Because I did that by accident before, so I fully knew how to do that. Go to the armory, view soldiers. Weapon upgrade. Give it extended magazine. And then actually that's going to be a big deal because she's not going to have time to reload when she's all alone with some baby soldiers that need looking after. And they've all come back. Okay, remove. Flash. 3 grenades. Why is he... Oh, he got pistol because he's a sniper, and if he actually... Otherwise he can't move and shoot. Fair enough. Got a medic. So I've got actually 1 flash grenade. So I am gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna edit. Give the grenade guy, Daniel Matthews, a flash. Just to give him a little bit more diversity. And... Okay. Now how do I confirm? Where's the go button? Oh, start up here at the top. So 1 rookie, 3 veterans, and off to go.
Sky Ranger deployed.
So
Squad green to deploy.
Start infiltration. And the Sky Ranger drives away. And it's a jailbreak, so I'm gonna rescue. So that's in. It was a 5D 3 hours. So I'm gonna just get the timer going. So I can do some intel while I'm waiting. So if I actually click on this, it's boosted. Okay, so there's 1% infiltrated, 4 days until 100%. Enemy readiness impregnable. Current activity. So I can launch mission, but that's since it's impregnable, so no, I'm not doing that. So I'm gonna wait. And then I hate that. When you highlight this, it zooms to this patch to see. I'm not even sure why. Oh, you can just click on that to see a full list. And it's got pan down. Right, so start scanning.
Commander, as the resistance continues to grow, we'll have a better chance of finding openings to strike back at Advent. As it is, we've already identified a potential target to disrupt the aliens' operations in this region.
This
Our
is the
window
job
of
for the
opportunity is
Shinobi.
limited, so we'll have to move fast.
Okay. Recover an item. Doesn't necessarily mean he'd be fighting anyone. So, send the Shinobi. Send someone. Where's? Oh yeah, Fabo. Fabo. That means. Now, if I have him, it takes me 3 days. If I don't have him, 2 days, 10 hours. So it only loses me 8 hours adding that extra soldier. If I had also technician's already in another squad. Unit in another squad? Oh, I can add him anyway. Okay. That loses me, wait, 1 day, 19 hours. So if I move, here's me doing maths. 2 hours, 19 is 5, so 7 hours. Okay, so the 3 of them, that isn't so bad. Wait. Technician's the rocket launcher. I need the hacker. Right. So I want to have the hacker in the field, and this will be done with 3 hours to spare. Still 3 guns, and he can potentially move while they draw fire. Though I think I should edit his weapon from an SMG. It seems bad to be carrying an SMG when there's such a power gap. Mobility's good though. Clip size is reduced, extra mobility. I'll go with the assault rifle. The rookie has no flashbang, but then there's these 2 flashbangs, 2 grenades. So start. So this is Ghost Squad.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
Okay, well, they're deployed. So I don't even have any battles to do yet. So I that's 10% infiltrated. They're already 1%. So I'm just gonna have to wait. Biotics nearly done. Can I stop this by clicking on it again? Ah, okay. Research. I'm gonna skip the cutscene.
New objective
But,
added.
Examine an Advent office corpse. Okay.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted
Hand
chip
machine,
is the
ultra
key.
long, alien light alloys. Did it skip armor? Okay. So that means I either have them or I can research them. Let me see if I can build them. Okay. Oh, okay. Assign research now. Before I forget. Render a corpse. Oh, okay. You can melt the body down into 3 alloys, and you can melt it. Or you can melt people down into alloys, which takes scientist time, but. Basic research. Sextoid autopsy. I'd need a scientist. I do need some more alloys, so maybe melting a person isn't so bad. It does take a lot. Oh, right. The Advent Trooper autopsy takes 10 days. Resistance communication. Oh, because I've been killing all the commanders. I don't have any commanders. Because I use grenades on them all the time. Sectoid autopsy. Complete study system will be able to develop psychonic capabilities out of weapons. That sounds lovely. I don't think that'd be a while away because I need a scientist. But I think for now I'll get him doing an autopsy.
Knowing that my past surgical experience is...
Oh, yeah.
I must admit, having successfully completed the operation
Okay, so
necessary
building
to remove
items.
the commander's
I can actually build
I am
instantly
intrigued by the possibility
AP
of
rounds.
examining another subject
So
for
I'm going to
comparative analysis.
instant build.
Since the officer in question will likely have
I've got
expired
no one
long before arrival here, I may rely on a faster, more invasive approach to removing the chip this time around.
If I need one, I can build it instantly, so that's okay. That's news.
What do you know about these gene therapy clinics, Doctor? They seem like a...
Having worked in one of the facilities, I can tell you firsthand. They do offer a level of medical care unmatched by any previous effort in our history. The aliens have effectively cured all of humanity's greatest ailments.
Current enemy
Cancer,
extremely
malaria, AIDS.
Infiltrated
The process is relatively simple. Yes. The price of admission is acceptance of all Advent policies.
Okay.
For many people, that's hardly a
So I've got 2
consideration.
choices.
A minor inconvenience at most.
I can
I'm beginning to
abort
see the
or
appeal.
launch. So I guess launch. So I'm gonna stop right now with the video. So the next video will be the battle in New India, Operation Steelfire. And we'll see if I can collect that 32 intel, or if I'll just run away with my tail between my legs.